All right. Dear Trump, bring the National Guards to Chicago. All right. Now you want to make DC safe again. I'm down with that, Uncle Donald. I'm down with that, Unc. But let's get them in Chicago, man. And then after we get them in Chicago, we can work on all these sanctuary cities. But yeah, let's do Chicago next. Chicago is terrible. Chicago is the new Venezuela. They got a new gang out there called the Venezuelan Disciples. There's a lot of stuff going on in Chicago, man. Especially these murders, man. I just saw a 60-some-year-old woman shot. And one other woman shot. She was laying right there by the dumpsters, man. It's like, come on, man. This reminds me of in Iraq. For real. This is, yeah, I hate that they call it Chirac, but I see why they call it Chirac, but I won't call it Chirac. But dear Trump, dear Uncle Donald, let's just please, man, please get these guards out over here, man. Sure. We also need military out here too, man, to walk the streets, man. Because it gets worse by the year. And this is something I predicted like 30 years ago what was going to happen if they keep locking up them gang leaders in Chicago back in the days. Not saying the gang leader was perfect, but when they locked up the gang leaders in Chicago, they had no structure, not just with the gangs, just with parents, period. Because people had something last year, I mean not last year, but last decades, was morals, principle. Despite when we were out in the streets, when I seen people out in the streets blasting one another, they target the person. They didn't go and just let loose and the kids get killed. And not just that, if you bring the National Guards out there, Chicago, man, people's business will be saved. People can't even go to work. People can't even go to school no more. You can't even take your kids to daycare. When you take your kids to daycare, you a target no matter who you are. No matter what you do, you are a target. And we are all targets when we walk in Chicago. It's not even safe, man. Even in this yuppie land where the hippies at, it's not even safe over there. I remember it was a shooting over there at Wrigleyville. Right across the street from Wrigley Field, on the north side of Chicago, over there by Clark and Addison. But man, y'all better get it together, man. President Trump, Uncle Donald, get it, man. Get it together, man. Let's get these, man. Forget them. Let them be triggered by your policies. Let them be triggered saying Orange Man bad. But we the people, we gotta want best for our country, not stress for our country. We gotta want the best. We cannot want the worst. It's like y'all people want the worst. I'm looking at these Democrats, how they was in DC, talking about screaming reparations more than anything, but ain't. It's like they don't want security in our cities, especially in the inner city. They don't want no security out there. They want everybody to let loose. They want to call it free will. Man, hell with your free will. What does your free will get you? People dying, laying on the ground, blood splattered. But y'all still scream of that name Trump. Like, man, what will y'all learn, man? I've been said this a long time ago, and a lot of people said that Trump can cure cancer. He can come with a cure. Look, I found a cure for cancer. No, it's my right to have cancer. Man, he can cure any disease out there, which he is curing diseases out there, man, because this is a mental disease. These people got this mental mentality. This how you call it? They have the small-minded mentality, no brain mentality. They're just mentally destroyed. They're deteriorating their own brain by listening to the media, which is, you know, them CNNs, they deteriorate their brain. It's like, this is your brain on drugs. It's like, this is your brain on drugs. And y'all not listening, man. Y'all not listening. We see that Trump is the best president ever. You see that, but y'all refuse. Y'all like closing your ears. I don't want to hear it. He's not my president. He's not my president. Dear Trump, I say get them all in the inner city. Every inner city, from, you know, DC, from Chicago, my hometown, and from go to New York, Houston, you know. Can I name more? We got all the other cities: Atlanta, Cleveland, Milwaukee. That's right, Milwaukee, Milltown. That'd be a good meal ticket right there. So Trump, do your thing. I'm proud of you. They ain't proud. They're only proud from burning down buildings, destroying one another, killing one another, stealing from one another, hurting one another, fighting one another, fighting each other, tearing each other down. When we do stuff like this, we need to build each other up, build this country up, build our cities up. First start by getting the National Guards over here. You heard what I'm saying? Getting the National Guards over here. Bringing them over here. I'm telling y'all, bring them over here. ASAP. ASAP. Bring them over here. If we don't bring them over here, you know what's going to happen? They're all just going to die. People will be destroyed. And that's all she wrote. So Trump, bring him over here. Trump, you're doing a good job. Let's do this. Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it right here. Listen to what I said. Trump 2028. Next